Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a look at some sneakers that I saw at Buffalo Exchange, Goodwill, Hunting, and 55 bucks for these camo KDs. It's funny that they don't know really how to price these things. These are $60, and they think that they're probably something special, and they're probably really not. Some Air Maxes for 36 bucks, though. That's a great price for those. And then the Roshis are 50. So it's funny that they're trying to figure out the pricing on some of these sneakers. They don't really have a great idea, though, unfortunately. $40 for some Air Force 180s, and those ones are a little bit thrashed. Brand new, those were like 60 bucks or so from the factory store. Some random Nikes with some hearts on them, 45 bucks, and some Adidas for $32. Decent looking materials on these Adidas though, for sure. I don't know which ones these ones are. I'm not sure if these are samples or not. Let's take a look. I think they are. Yeah, these were samples. And yeah, those ones are pretty crazy. I should have probably picked those ones up, but I didn't. And there's a second look at the sample tag. Sorry about that. Lunar Grands for 34 bucks, dude. Super cheap. Great condition as well. Some other randoms here. Some Croc print, $25. I think these are some Chucks or Converse or something. I'm not sure. Um, the Tiempos, $30. Tough to keep those white shoes clean, though. As you can see, they're a little bit dingy and dirty. You can see some Dunks, $42 from women's. Then they had these crazy looking New Balances that were kind of cool. Women's section, kind of almost like staple colorway, but not. Obviously, it was this Atmosphere collection. It says on them. Never seen that before. And then they had these lady heel Adidas. These are pretty wild. I don't know if I trust a woman in Adidas heels like those. Uh, but yeah, they were there. I think you saw the tag on the front. I think they're like $47. This is by far the most unique find. I almost bought these just because of what they were. They were just crazy, like Cookie Monster looking shoes, and they're 40 bucks, and they're from some specific collection. I looked it up later, but they were just in just really crappy shape. Like otherwise, I probably would have pulled the trigger and bought them, but they were really, really crazy looking sneakers there, size 7 women's. So 7 men's really. They put them in the women's section for some reason. And then transitioning to Goodwill, some Nike golf shoes here, and they had a bunch of just randoms. I mean, $40 for Goodwill shoes is kind of crazy. Lunar Londo on those ones, and then they had these crazy looking Joker New Balances, 574s, and yeah, I don't remember the price. They have $40 on those as well, so that's kind of like steep if you ask me. But then they have these Mercurial. I don't know. I never know how to say those things. But those are those soccer shoes right there. These ones look really crazy. Honestly, I almost wanted to buy these things because I thought they were samples, but they weren't. But pretty premium materials, and they're 50 bucks though. I was like, no way. If they're like 20 bucks, I would have bought them. Just really, really weird looking Adidas. And then check these custom jobs out. Somebody spray painted their Roshis apparently, and it didn't work out very well. That's a sign of a bad custom right there. These were Cloud Techs. I don't know, DQs. I'm not sure what those are. Switzerland brand, but they had extra laces in them and everything. They look really wild. I was like confused as what I was looking at, but they were only $20. I'm curious if those are actually any good or not. Um, they had a couple different versions of those, and then just some randoms, women's shoes here, and some other just random shoes. Again, these look like bike shoes or something, or I'm not sure. It looks like cleats for track and field maybe. I'm not sure what's going on there. But they were samples, as you can see. Then there is these weird Adidas that have those weird stripe things, only 13 bucks. And then some Air Rifts. These ones are really crazy too. I almost bought these just for fun because of the Rifts, and they were only $15. That's a good price, but they were worn a little bit much. But those Air Rifts are crazy. I know they're big in the UK and stuff, and I thought they were samples, but they're not. And then they also had these. These are some Cole Haans. Interesting, just random pair of sneakers that they had there, and the Cole Haan price normally is like hundreds, like 100 and probably 50 bucks for those ones, and they're only $20 at Goodwill. Pretty good price. These look like some super OG, like original Avias with I don't even know what type of sneakers they are, but they just look crazy looking. And then you see some Reeboks here. Not anything too crazy, but nice looking materials actually for like 13 bucks. Not a bad price at all. Um, and then let's see here. Some random Nikes, really weird looking Nikes, nice looking suede on them. This one though was probably the coolest pair that I saw. This wheat looking Nike Dunk with the leather collar. If these were again in better shape, I probably would have picked them up. It said ARC on the inside. I'm not sure what these ones were, and there's the stars on them, so they were in pretty good shape considering. And that's kind of just an overall general look at the rack. And then the air stabs to round us off. If you guys didn't know, they're returning in 2015. These ones are pretty thrashed, but it was kind of cool to be able to see a pair of air stabs anyway. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Peace.